All right. Good morning, everybody. You guys are watching Lucky Cards. Hope everyone's having a good morning or night. So if you haven't watched my last video, which did really, really successful, like 10 views. It's all good. Thank you for watching for those who did. So the Prismatic Super Premium Collection case is purchased. $1,300. That's $325 a box. After doing the math, it comes out to like $21.60 a pack. There's 15 packs in each Super Premium collection, so that's a 60 in total. And that's just the price per pack without counting any of the contents inside the box. So there is a promo. I think it's like $30. So I also did that math. Let's say there's 4 promos, $30 each, $120. Take $120 off of $1,300, it's $1,280. And then if you take that pack price, it's like 19 something. Which, if you don't think at some point in the future Prismatic Evolutions will be at least $20 a pack, I mean, watch and learn. That's all I gotta say. That's almost a guarantee. Like, I mean, we're already at 15, and there was just this reprint. I mean, yeah. But for today's video, I wanted to talk a little bit about Ascended Heroes. I mean, what else is there to talk about in the Pokemon hobby? Am I right? So, Ascended Heroes. I guess the question I want to answer is, should we be buying it? Should you buy it? Should I buy it? Should anyone buy it? So, Ascended came out, I think, I'm not exactly sure, but I would say maybe February or March. Or maybe even January. Sometime in the beginning of 2026, Ascended Heroes comes out. I mean, it's exactly what you'd expect it to be. I mean, it's just ETBs were... I never saw an ETB under 100. I never saw an ETB under 100. I have 4 ETBs. I bought them for $120 each. They're sitting around $150 right now. I mean, it's crazy. There's 2 cars in there that are over $1,000 right out of the pack. You have the Gengar and you have the Pikachu. So, if you're looking to get into the hobby, you want to invest or open packs and just collect, I think whatever you want to do, I mean, Ascended is really the best, it's crazy to say, but it's the best bang for your buck, really. I mean, if you're just looking to collect and open packs, I mean, Ascended really has the best hits right now. The best pulls, whatever it is, whether it's card design wise or money wise, Ascended has it. So yeah, I mean, you could probably go into any store and find ETBs for $150, packs for $15, but I'd rather pay $15 for an Ascended pack than $15 for a Prismatic pack right now, even though I just bought the Super Premium collections. But like right now, with the way the cards are, I want to open Ascended, but I'm not. I have, but I'm keeping my stuff sealed. So next, from an investing standpoint, I mean, I just don't see these things going down. They could reprint. They've already reprinted them. I mean, the bundles came out. I think both waves already are out there, and we're still seeing $150 ETBs. It's kind of wild. Yeah, I mean, there's still going to be printing more, but if you just look at the cards, the value of the cards and the price per pack, it doesn't make sense right now. Even at $15 per pack, I think it's very underpriced. Very underpriced because of the cost, the price of the cards that are inside right now. If you look at go through any Scarlet Violet set and maybe every Sword and Shield set, take the cost per pack, and then you take the value that's inside the set, whatever ratio or number you get, I think Ascended has the best one. So what that'll mean is that you're paying a lower price for more potential upside, meaning, you know, you have a chance to pull a bigger card. You open any other set, even Destin Rivals. I mean, Destin Rivals is like 15 a pack. But what's the most expensive card you could get? The Giovanni's Mewtwo, which is, I don't know, right now, 500 out of the pack. So you'll pay the same price for Ascendant, but you could get 2 different $1,000 cards. Sounds like a no-brainer to me. What else? I just had an idea in my mind. Oh, okay. The only risky thing that I see with Ascendant is that there is going to be so much product. Hold up. There's going to be so much product. I mean, every other post I see right now is God Pack. I mean, there's going to be so many PSA 10 Pikachus, PSA 10 Gengars, and PSA 10 of every single card. That's the only, that's the only part that I don't know how it's going to be. Because on one hand, like, a lot of supply is going to come to market. We're still in the early stages. Cards are still in PSA. I mean, the set hasn't been out 4 months. So, and there's already thousands of every card in a PSA 10. So, at some point, maybe just... I don't see what the number has to be for people to look at it and be like, wow, no, like, that's way too much, and for the price to drop dramatically. You know what I mean? Like, the Pikachu in a PSA 10 is like what, 5K, 4K? Even if there's 50,000 copies, I mean, like, there's other cards that have, like, maybe not 50,000, but getting up there, and over time, they're now, you know, expensive cards. Let's take the Moonbreon. I think the Moonbreon has a pop of maybe 30,000. I mean, I know it's like the best card of the era, but it's still like 3K. So now you have this brand new Pikachu that's more expensive than that card, and the pop count is gonna be crazy. But what, like, people want the card. Like, if the card is, it's crazy. It's just, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it, because there's gonna be so much product given to us, and I personally believe it's not gonna do anything. Maybe it'll take a while for it to get, like, if you're buying Ascendant Heroes, you have to understand this is a long-term investment. This isn't a short-term thing where it's like, oh, I'm gonna buy. Let's say you want to buy a case of Ascendant Heroes bundles. This isn't a thing where you're gonna buy a case of Ascendant, wait a couple of months, and then sell it for $200. That should not be the game plan. It's possible, and it's very possible that the box by the end of the year could go to $200. But that's very risky, honestly. Like. And plus, when the box is at $200, you know, you're not just gonna have someone walk up to your door and say, "Hey, I want to pay you $2,000 for this case." You know what I mean? You're gonna have to find a buyer. He's gonna negotiate. Maybe you have to ship it out. I mean, he's not gonna want to pay the top dollar. So, even if the box does hit $200 some point soon, like, and what are you gonna make? You're gonna make your $500. You buy. A case is not $1,500 right now, but a case is a little more. So what are you gonna make? A couple $100? Like, the real money would be made if you buy a case and you hold it. As I said in the last video, I would say minimum of 5 years. You have to wait for it to go out of print. You have to wait for the product to actually dry up. You know what I mean? Like, if the product's all out there for $150, like, it's gonna be $150. If they reprint it, I don't see the price going down, but the price is still gonna be $150. You know what I mean? And until you wait for that point for product to dry out, you're not going to see the gains that you really want to see. Like, I'm talking about, like, when these ETBs are going to be, you know, $300+. And it's very possible because we have Obsidian. I have Obsidian Flames, and the best card in that set is the Charizard that goes for like $100 raw, graded what 600-700. The ETB is $270, and people hated that set when it first came out. When it first came out, everyone thought it was shit, and now the ETB is $270. So if you're gonna tell me that Ascended Heroes that everyone loves, that has the best cards probably that's ever been released, the most expensive Pikachu out of any Pikachu in Pokemon cards history, you're telling me that can't hit 300 in ETB? When there's already the history that these sets, the good sets, even the not so good sets, can hit these numbers. So it's not a matter of if for me, it's just what. If it takes 5 years, okay, maybe it takes less, maybe it takes more, but at the end of the day, that's what, like, all you really have to do is get it, hold it, forget it, and I think you'll find success that way. I might just end the video here. I think I've talked enough about Ascended Heroes, but yeah. If you guys have any questions, let me know. I guess tomorrow we'll come back tomorrow with a different talk. No, we'll see what I think of. All right, go buy Ascended Heroes. See you guys.